What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In the last video we powder coated the engine covers, gave the engine a good degrease, and we buffed out the headers. If you haven't seen that video, I will put the link in the description below. In this video I want to install the radiator and the oil cooler, give the bike a full service, and finally see if it runs. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight to it. Guys, I finished cleaning the radiator and the oil cooler, and they look almost as good as new. And then also cleaned out the air filter. It is outside busy drying in the sun. And lastly, I decided to clean out all of these plastic and aluminum parts just to get this out of the way so that I can focus on installing them on the bike instead of cleaning them the whole video through. But as for right now, I want to start by installing the radiator and the oil cooler, as well as all of the coolant hoses. And then I also want to see if I need to replace any of the spark plugs before I buy any of the things I need to service this bike. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so I installed the radiator and the oil cooler, and I also had a look at the spark plugs. It doesn't seem like I need to change them because they are fairly new. As well as some of you might have noticed that I removed these wires off the wire harness, and that's because they had some kind of power commander connected, and I don't have that power commander, so the bike wouldn't start without it. As well as I stopped at the store and bought some oil, a oil filter, some radiator flush and some coolant. As for right now, I want to go ahead and clean out the throttle body, make sure there's no dirt or grease stuck inside or on the edges, just to make this look fairly brand new. And then I want to install everything on the bike, give the bike a service, and then we can see if it runs. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so everything's connected that needs to be connected. The bike should technically start. I will be refilling with oil once it cycles through the oil cooler and the filter. And for now I only put in distilled water in the cooling system because I do want to do a flush later to get any junk that is stuck inside. But as for right now, I want to see if this thing will start, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so the good news is she runs good, she sounds good, and she actually smells good. She will probably ride good, but only time will tell, and that will be a story for another day. In the next video, I want to do a radiator wash and throw in some new coolant. Also want to install the triple tree and the forks. I have actually sent in these forks to have them checked out and they are perfectly straight. I've also sent in the wheels and a new tank to be painted. I should be getting that back anytime soon. Hopefully we'll get everything soon enough so that we can start preparing this bike for fairings. And with that being said, that is going to be a wrap for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment your thoughts down below. You can also consider subscribing if you have not yet. There is this big red button at the bottom of your screen. It does say subscribe, and surprisingly it is free. As well as, I do want to give a huge thank you to all of my existing patrons for supporting me. I really do appreciate you guys. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, I will leave the link in the description below. As well as you can also follow me on Instagram at Garreth_Collins. But you will be seeing me in the next video, so until then, peace out.
Shadow. Bang! High five. High five. Come. Shadow. High five.